Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
What's up?
All right, guys. So it's another week. I'm King Cam,
I'm Jelly Pops.
and today we have a special guest called.
Mazi Oscar Okeke, the Prince of Gabon. Now, used to be a joke, but now it's an actual thing.
You see, and welcome to UnHinged.
Fantastic name, but you will not be unhinged in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Just put it out
Amen.
there.
Amen.
So, do you want to tell us about yourself?
Who are you? How do you
I'm
get
ju-
on this podcast?
I'm just a child of God trying to live.
Huh?
How did I get on this? Camille told me to. Look, Camille knows I've been in Lagos roaming about. So Camille said to me that, come and join us and come and be unhinged. And that's why I'm here. So when you ask, tell me about myself, like personality, my trauma, the problem.
Yeah,
in
tell
my
us about
life,
your trauma
Anything
too.
you want
woman
to tell
problem.
us?
That problem it turned to therapy.
What your therapist? My therapist
I
said.
have problem in my life. But yes, I'm a Nigerian man, just trying to live, trying to survive this world. I left Nigeria, I live in Gabon. I used to shuttle Gabon, Angola. I came back because I'm looking for greener pastures, but the pastures now are ox blood shade of problem.
You know that you talk like a nursery rhyme. Like, good.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to say. You talk like a nursery rhyme,
Oh, yeah?
or like a
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss
that
book, but
bad?
without the
Yeah.
rhyme.
No,
I hope you know
I'm
the show that the
enjoying
follow
this.
woman talk. Please, that's one that's most important to me.
That's even part of his personality, lover of babitos.
Please. Babito enthusiast. That's how I like to put it. My sister asked me once to send her a picture of me. You know when your family members want to marry you off. So she asked me, said, "Oh, send me a picture of yourself." And then I sent this picture where I'm in a jacket with open breast. She was like, "Oh no, you look like a womanizer." I was so offended because I'm a babito enthusiast, not a womanizer. Please, my family members, take note.
Okay, noted. So today we have a babito enthusiast.
Thank you.
Mazi
God be glad.
Oscar.
It's an expensive lifestyle, but let me just be saying it to all the other young men out there, aspiring to walk this path.
And at least any babitos that are watching, I think
If
you're
you're
interested.
interested, please send us a message if you like Oscar.
Yeah, we'll do.
I have money. I have money. I have money because I don't have.
Okay, guys.
But yeah, what's
so,
topic?
so hold on. We got to flow. So let's talk about what chaotic thing happened to everyone this week. I'm currently in the middle of a mental breakdown, so that's my own chaos for the whole week. So everyone else.
Are you, because before this, you said that you're dealing with something. You can tell us what exactly is actually happening.
No, like today is just one of those days that every single thing that could go wrong has gone wrong.
That's what they call Murphy's Law, Abby.
Anybody's law.
Which one is that's Okafor? The one about
Oh my gosh. Okafor's law is what?
the one about revisiting sexual experiences now. Like if you've been with somebody, chances are you can be with them again. That's Okafor's law now. Then Murphy's Law is the one that is doing you now. That's anything that could go bad.
Who has gone wrong?
Adele, do you have a law of
Okay.
your own? What's Adele's law?
Popsy's law is enjoy.
Chop life, make life, no chopping.
Exactly.
Let's go.
I know that's right.
So what chaotic thing has happened to you this
But
week?
you haven't told us yours. Come here. You just said something's happening.
No, like just all sorts. Like I had to get a rider to go and pick up something from Surulere. The people that he was picking up from were now not picking up their call. Then he literally collected the package. Then now asked me cash or card trip. I said
Hey,
card.
if you say card, you'll throw it in the ocean and move on with
I
your
said
life.
card. And I said, oh, I can't do card trip, cash or transfer. I said, okay, go back and return the package. He returned it. He now said, okay, so should he cancel the trip? What do you want me to do? So literally everything that has gone wrong. Then I had to send the same email like 6 different times. So
This all today like this?
Yeah. My day
sorry,
started
man.
at 7 a.m. So all sorts of things. Then this week as well, billings. Anyway,
Yeah.
listen, there's a lot.
I've
There's
been
a
in
lot.
Lagos 2 weeks now. I've had like 80 something debit alerts.
You've been here for 2 weeks.
Yes, now.
I didn't know that.
I've been roaming about, vagabonding myself.
I literally thought you just got in.
No, I've been a nuisance since. Okay, so what has happened to my dear? It is well, by the way. May not be like saying. I so we don't encourage you. I mean, which was the chaotic thing that happened to you?
The rain just ruined my week.
I can't stand the rain.
I know, like in the morning, you know like a journey that's supposed
See,
to
that's
be
why
like
we
10
have
minutes.
that throwback pop
It'll
thing.
now be like 30 minutes. It's
Fair.
not raining. Then there's now no petrol. So my driver was in the line for like 8 hours. Camille had to take it off me at home. Like a lot of things just happened. And then I was doing like this checkup thing. So I thought that, okay, I'll just go to the hospital when I feel like. So I went at like 11. They told me to go back home and come back at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
That apparently they're going to take your first pee
Yeah, that's
and
true.
your blood like in the morning.
Right. Sorry about that.
Undiluted
Have you
pee.
gotten the checkup now?
No.
Okay. When are you going to get it? Because my next question was going to be, oh, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I'm just doing like a yearly
Do I have
medical.
to put this mic is falling down? Do I
Oh
have to-
shit!
It's just so it's like
It's just a yearly medical check.
Okay.
Sorry, that's
Camille,
Why
do you
putting it so close to his mouth?
Camille,
Sorry.
do you do that type of thing? Do you just check?
Yeah, annual checkups. It's quite literally a thing.
I don't used to.
You've never checked your butt just to make sure that everything is
This
ticking.
is all the things he's always eating every day, trying to kill himself.
No, I've this life. I say the whole thing. I just freestyle. Just they go. If you shut down, you shut down. That's what. That's what I
If you shut down, you
So
shut
I should
down.
go and be checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, every year. If you go to your hospital, tell them you want to do comprehensive check. They literally have packages.
Okay, after this recording, I'll tell you the hospital I went to and how much it is.
Ah.
I think you should go there
You
before
should definitely go there.
before you
I don't
return
know
to
about that
Gabon.
one. Okay, so in your case, okay, nothing to worry about. So you're fine as
No,
far
it's
as
just
the
a
check.
checkup.
Okay, great. Okay, so the real chaos this week was the rain and fuel. Do you have fuel now?
Yes.
Oh, great.
I'm glad that there was no driver wahala this week. I'm so
I know. I think maybe because of him having to line up from like 7 a.m. to like 7
happy.
p.m.
Humbled him.
He was just not trying to do rubbish today. And then I started doing this thing where, so like when I send him money to buy petrol, I'll make it like 17K, 17,500, and I'll like bring the first receipt. How is he going to cheat me?
Right.
So I just saying like odd numbers that you actually just have to buy it.
Yes.
I got petrol, but just the same way I do everything else in this thing. I
What,
just
you
bribe
bribe
somebody.
somebody?
I just bribe somebody.
You
So, but chaotic things. You guys, I hate to be predictable, but you know, it's babito problem. My own is just babito problem. My gym crush was around. She left on. She wanted to stay till Thursday, but she left on Tuesday eventually, and so it was very emotional and tears and everything because
you cried?
what's that they say on Twitter? She cried, I cried.
We
cried.
both
So it was like this apocalyptic blast of emotions, you know, because when two people's lives are going separate ways, and I have things I want to do this year, she has things she wants to do this year, so it's clear that we're probably going to have to stop seeing each other, you know.
Okay, so was this a breakup trip?
No, it was. She was here in December, and then she now saw, because Gabon is a small country, there's a lot that they don't have. They don't have specialists who do eyelashes, so she did her lashes here in December, and she fell in love. I said she must come back and do training, because she has a big salon in Libreville where she does nails and hair. So she wanted to add lashes to the thing. So she came, did 3 days of training. And so that's
Okay.
what we
Oh,
just
I
do
like
training,
that.
buy some material, just hang out with my friends and everything. So it was a
Where did you meet your friends?
She met some of my friends. Oh, she loved. So again, like she came, she loved my friends. My friends are
But she,
what?
you thought she's not your babe.
Exactly. This is the problem with men. Why are you introducing her to your friends? Why are you
So
taking her
I'm
around?
one of those.
Why are you doing all of these
I'm
things
one
if
of
she's
those-
not your babe?
I'm one of those men that even if it's 1 hour stand that we just chit. I'll be discussing. You gotta be nice to everybody. Now treat everybody like a potential wife.
So how do you now know who is the real wife when you're doing everything for
Simple.
everybody?
You don't. You are just you are just making this round. Do I look like somebody that sees? Do I look like somebody that knows who this?
Wow.
No, there's no. I'm going to die confused. I've accepted it. It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
God
see,
forbid on your
babe,
behalf,
stop
oh.
talking to men.
I
Men
don't
will
used to stop
disgrace
myself
you.
like that too. But yeah, so that's the chaos
Yeah,
of the week. It's funny, but there's this thing about emotions, man. I don't like emotions, man. It's like I now have to take these things serious. Like emotions is like something that you feel, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to pay attention to this thing. I don't pay attention to even when I'm dying. But now emotions like feelings. Let's go.
That's why you want to destroy her.
Sorry. This 5 cents. Please, let's
So
continue.
you're just vibing. So when you and her go your separate ways, you just find another person. Then
You're
go
on my
separate-
Instagram, you will see the story. Like, I always start from the beginning. I always start from the inception even before we speak.
Okay, hold on. I have some icebreakers. And now the first one is now funny because the first icebreaker, I have two. So how the Yoruba that is not in me was just about to just leap out. How the icebreakers work
Okay.
is I ask a question.
Yep.
And then you answer first, then Miss Pops answers next. Obviously, we're very hospitable, that's why. So the first one, you're dating a babe and it becomes really, really serious. You then find out that she has a dummy account where she goes to fight under blog comments. What do you do?
Look. See, those people that used to fight. See, it's not enough that I'll ghost you. No, I will come and poison you in your house. Because it's not me that you disgrace in this Lagos.
See that your uncle that will give you the point.
See, those people. And it's the funniest thing. You know, there was the time there was this there was this question on Twitter, this was 3 years ago, that would you rather a girl that fights on blog comments or one that does leg work in public? The leg work one was worse because they dropped videos of all those girls when they somehow still had for. But yeah, that one it's not something we can have a conversation about. I'll just move on.
That's a fantastic icebreaker. I'm going to ask somebody.
Wait, so you just ghost her?
I don't believe in ghosting. It's rude and it's cruel. So that's why I'd rather just come to your house and poison you. At least there's some interaction.
And
at least there's some interaction.
Wow.
Ask Adele, I don't know. Please. Talk your own, madam.
First of all, why does everybody say, I don't like it when people comment on Instagram, but who are the people commenting?
No, not commenting, the fighting.
The fighting, whatever. Who are the people?
I'm a bushman. Occasionally, I would say one of all those random things. Like even on Cracks TV, there's sometimes you see some foolish video. I'll just go there and write some bullshit in pidgin. That will not the shame, but the fighting, the replying this one,
Please, first of all, she created a whole new account, so shout out to her because she knew what she was doing was wrong.
Okay, there's some self-respect
So
there.
she tidied it up. She tidied it up.
She's actually trying to disguise.
She tidied it up now.
Trying to
She
disguise.
tidied it up. I give her props for tidying it up, but come on, we do better.
Bro.
But sometimes you just need something to let loose. So maybe that's just.
To be fair, maybe it's one
Who
of
am I
those
to
things
judge people's outlets?
Yeah, maybe it's one of those things.
Now I'm wondering how many accounts you have.
Me? No, I don't have any.
Do you?
Any burner account.
You know, those fights are always so. Somebody now say your mama, this other person, your mama, they sell plantain. Bro, like, can everybody just. The person that people are fighting about does not
He
care.
does not care. And most times you now start fighting with other strangers, and then the argument has nothing to do with
anything.
the post.
It's crazy now that we're seeing it on all those Instagram accounts before. It's on the Nike's blog comment section. Like, there all this madness there. One person there, that's who gave BB charger. Nigerians, we've never been okay in this country.
Never. Okay. As of today, a bag of cement is 800 naira. If you were a bag of cement, what would you have to say about this?
800 or 8,000.
Is it 800 or 8,000?
It's 8,000.
Sorry, 8,000. Sorry.
Treat me nice, bitch. I'm expensive. That's what I'll say if I was a bag of cement.
That's all you have to say.
If I was a bag of cement, I'll say, bitch, treat me nice. I'm expensive. That's what I would say.
Okay. What would you say?
I'll say you want to build a house, right? Haha.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Jokes on you.
Are you not into construction?
That's what I was saying.
See, one of the least things I want to ever talk about now is the prices of everything in Nigeria, our currency, because I would just become a salary.
Yeah, I don't follow exchange rates anymore.
Yes, I've left. Yeah, I don't leave that
Me,
much.
I live by the motto of anything I want, I'm going to get.
Yes,
so
that's
I
it.
don't
All
like.
those ones.
And now,
If he likes, he should continue go. All I
and
know is
now
that my God is working.
It's actually advisable now to do things in real time because tomorrow, if you know,
Yeah, I don't believe in delayed gratification any longer.
Now-
What did you say earlier that we said we like if I die? What did you say?
What?
Never mind, I'll remember it later.
No, it's the auto. If you're hungry, you chop on today.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So let's go to the topic of the day. Today we're talking about a Nigerian living in Africa, the country, and I say this because people abroad think Africa is a
Yeah.
country. So obviously you've already told us that the Prince
Maybe I
of
said
Gabon.
Americans, they do that nonsense pass.
No
Yes,
one
it's
talk
always
am, no.
America.
Americans think that nobody knows anything apart
They think
from
they know
them.
everything.
They think they know
I love
everything.
those interviews where people like go to the mall and
And
they
ask them, they'll be showing how they are
they'll
moving.
say yes, oh correct.
Wow,
Next one.
fantastic.
Fantastic, yeah.
There's
They say,
one-
where is Belize? They'll say, yeah, it's in Africa.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's one they asked the woman, name your favorite black people. She said Beyonce. Okay, name two. Almost she apologized. I'm sorry. The thing gave her anxiety. The thing stressed out.
The one I liked the most was the girl in the supermarket. When they asked her, she said, please, I'm autistic. You're putting me on the spot.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
The white woman, she said, please, I'm autistic. I can't do this.
Americans will
Jesus.
explain the most basic things to you. They'll say, so the other day I bought a charger. You know what the charger is, right? The charger is like the thing that you use. I didn't know. And the worst part is that a lot of us were even much more exposed than a lot of them. But that's not the topic for the day. So you live in, where exactly do you live? Because you've told us like 4 things.
So Gabon is where I spend the most time. But I suppose the shuttle, Gabon, Angola, Ivory Coast no more because my uncle there died and we shut down the business. But yeah, so I'm mostly in Gabon.
All right, Peter.
Ladies, if you're looking for
City
a
of Libreville.
Pan-Atlantic man, we got one right
Pan-Atlantic,
Pan-African.
Pan-African
Pan-African.
Casanova. I don't get money, I beg. I'm saying it.
You
to
have
so-
money. Why do you keep saying this thing?
I just came to Lagos. I've seen. Do you know how much is outside this?
How much?
You are now selling cocktail in this Lagos, 19,000.
You're more than that. Now look at your
19,000 naira.
dressing.
Yeah, more than that.
Okay, now.
You know that's do
Who made
shopping.
this outfit?
Well, yeah, one guy, Jeff
Yeah.
Urban. Oh, sorry, plug. Sorry, yes, I cannot be. Spot. Give us paid post, make we dey talk. But yes, I found out I don't want to wear anything that is fitted again. I only want big cloth, please.
Why?
I'm old. I want to be free.
Okay. So, so our favorite things to do are do the good, the bad, and the chaotic, right?
Gotcha.
So we're going to talk about it in terms of like you've lived in Nigeria, you've lived there. So the good, the bad, and the chaotic. Let's go. The good. What you enjoy about living wherever you live versus.
There's lights.
Ooh,
there's light.
that's
There's
That's
fuel.
a good one.
All these things. All this. There's no fuel. Never. There's no fuel. There's no light.
How small is Gabon? For
Gabon
context?
is really small. Population of the entire Gabon is not reached like phase one. The whole country, there are
Are
2
you
million
serious?
people. Yeah.
Are you
The
serious?
whole country, there are 2 million people. And 1 million of those 2 million people, it's not a mix of the strangers. We, the Nigerians, the Lebanese, the Malians, the Senegalese, the Ghanaians.
Are there loads of
So,
Nigerians?
yeah, Nigerians, we yakpa everywhere. Nigerians are plenty. If I come out around those, I shout to Kwenu, they will welcome me back. So, Nigerians are everywhere. So, Gabon is actually a really small place, which now makes it very sad again about Africa and African leaders because nobody should be poor in that country.
Fair.
If you know what these people get, good, lithium, the yakpa, but look, man, but yes, there's electricity, there's always petrol, then just, this gra life that we love and hate in Lagos, none of us, there's actually just calm. You can actually just, that's the good part.
This light thing you said is triggering me because we've had low currents for the past 3 days in my house. I had to turn off my TV because I didn't want like a power
Yeah, you
surge
spoiled
and
them.
to
I'm
blow
so
my
sorry about
TV.
that, man.
It's so wild.
Yeah, that's where it's okay. And then stable currency. The naira used to be way stronger than the currency in Gabon since the beginning of time. But gradually, since this whole thing started, it's been so now their currency is now twice as strong as the currency. Nigeria, the naira now is twice weak. It's weaker by times two. I know Sabi speak English plus mass, but yes, the currency there is stable. Like for years, it can just be staying the same way. What used to buy 1,000 sefa 10 years ago. Some of them today are still 1,000 sefa.
Must be nice.
Higher, some of them are maybe like 1,100, 1,200.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. So wow, God when.
Do you guys have jollof?
So, Francophone people, so this jollof thing, why we're busy fighting Ghanaians, Nigeria rice, Nigeria jollof, Ghana jollof. Sometimes Senegalese people put mouth.
Yeah,
I don't know if you noticed it. Yeah. So, the Senegalese too, they have one very prominent jollof. It's called chep. So that chep now is what the Ivorians and the Gabonese do. That's what we eat. So that's the closest they have to jollof. But then when they now eat our own jollof rice, it seems like it's new. So they just don't call it jollof, but it's kind of like the same structure. They complain that our pepper is too much. My Jim Cross calls Nigeria pepper country.
Do you prefer Nigerian food or Gabonese chow?
No, you will never like anybody's chow more than your own. As an African, no. You
Because
always
we have a working theory that Nigerian food is some of the best in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody
And it's
feels
not
that
because I'm
way
Nigerian.
about their own. Okay, I feel that way too. But my advice to every African is anywhere that you are, you gotta open your mind and actually just try their food, just chow. Because Africans, we have chow day. Like
Yeah.
even the Gabonese, I don't really f with their food that much. But there are some things. They have this sauce called poke pig that is like
I ate one fish in Ivory Coast. It was like
Grilled?
fish, yes. And
Poisson
then it had
braisé.
like, oh, that shit was
yeah.
banging.
They don't. Did you eat acheke?
No, I didn't.
You have not gone to Ivory Coast. Now, you
Is
went
that
to
the
Ivory
one
Coast,
that's
you don't
like
eat
rice
acheke.
and stew?
No, so it's like
It looks like, I
it's
know
like
what it
rice,
is. It's like
but it's like the
granular.
size of Gary.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
yes.
That's it, like rice and
yeah,
stew. It's like
yeah.
chopped up the
It's
same way.
chop on with hand. So that one they grill it and then there's this sauce with chicken. So you put it in a big bowl and then I pour the sauce inside. If you just oh my god, if you knock out this one big Ivorian beer like this, if you know say you go soji. Look, see Africans have chow, but you will never like any country's food more than your own. Just never mind that one.
Fair.
Okay, fair. Okay, so you said some of the good. What about the bad?
Number one, it's not Nigeria. Yeah, not Lagos.
Fair.
I
Okay.
know that's right.
Recreational activities, it's never you're never going to be as activated the way you are in Lagos. That's okay. That's number one. It's just not Lagos. The vibe, the recreation. We don't have anything. There's no cinema in Gabon.
There's no
Stop
cinema.
it.
Yeah, I can't watch movies in Gabon.
There's no cinema in the whole of Gabon.
In the other states, Ashanti, I keep hearing that there's a small one that they have that is learning to show Hollywood
Learning.
movies now. Yes, but there's
Damn,
the
these
closest
niggas
they
is
have.
backwards.
The closest they have in my city is something called Institut Français, French Institute. It's like a library. It's like an educational center. So they have a hall that's occasionally, like when there are really popular movies, they'll show it. Like when you have like the Black Panther 2, like Wakanda Forever. they'll
crazy.
screen that.
That's
okay, in
crazy.
French. Well, if not,
So would you say it's an underdeveloped city?
yes, yes, it is. It's underdeveloped. There are a lot of basic things that they're still catching up on. Like as far as tech, even all these people's equipment, they're still. It's now even they're improving because of course Africans they're always traveling, so people are going abroad and bringing things into it. But in a way, they're a bit.
I'm still stuck on no cinema. So all these Rufus and B, all
Yeah, they
these
used back in the day. They used to have like even the one that showed cultural movement. But right now, nope. No activities like all you have exactly Rufus and B. You arcade all day. All we just have is bar and market bar. Gabon. This man feel wake up in the morning.
What's the nightlife like?
I was gonna ask.
So everybody's outside. Everybody comes outside, but the same thing. Everybody's just in the same types of bars. But do you know that in
So it's
Libreville?
not a what do you call Dorime kind of vibe.
Not really. They're not really into that. Okay, another good. You know, in Lagos, people like me, when I get money, I cannot go to all these people's big club because the first time you sit in this table, you buy. I don't used to go to club because I don't used to buy Don Julio, I be Azul. But in Gabon, with anybody, you can go to the nicest place, you can drink your beer. You know this Desperado? We have so there in Gabon, we call it DSP. DSP is like 2,000 safer. You can go to the nicest pub. Men, women responsible for everybody, you can hold your. So the whole champagne life, ideal, but nobody send down, nobody send you with
It's
your
almost
champagne.
like you'll be out of place when you're trying to overflex.
So the thing about a place like Gabon is, with your small money, you can turn up. You go. My brother once visited. Vanessa Mdee was in the country some years ago. My brother went to the show. The president was there.
If there are 2 million people, none of us going
Exactly. All of us will be there.
So you go just there. So that vibe is there. But still on the bad side, you don't have those activities. And another thing is, as in Nigeria, there's so many things that you need. That you know, small things, suya pepe. Phone case.
They don't have
Phone case.
Let me break it down to you.
Okay, you are looking for phone case.
So it's not like it's a small place. So even whatever they're importing is small quantities. Okay, it's not plenty like that. So a lot of your just whims, a lot of your just day-to-day life. So even clothes, all my clothes come from Nigeria. I send everything. But even when I'm buying video games, my books, it's a French country, so if all English books I'm buying, sometimes I always have to be shipping stuff. So you're away from home. So a lot of your thing is not. Thank God Afrobeats has taken over everywhere. So now if you go to club, at least you're hearing Nigerian music. It's not like before. You only hear hip hop, but then you hear farote, pre-dancer. Now Afrobeats don't scatter everywhere. So whether you like it or not, you are hearing Whiskey and Davido more than you're hearing the Americans and their own music. They don't even know the words to their song.
Fair.
I have one babito. I call her Beach House Babito because when we met, she put me on her boat and took me to her beach house. Story for another day. She like Ashake past her baby daddy. She like Ashake like this. Has some Gabonese song. She no, but just put me star money. Ginger should go through away enter road. That's how these people look. Nigerians, people don't know the confusion that I cause around the world.
I love it. I love it so much.
Sorry, one more Afrobeat story. One more million. Back in the day, this was 2008 when P Square was banging with Drew Me. I was on the road. With I had a Niger guy parked and his door was open, so we're playing. So I was skipping songs, and you know how Do Me starts. Oh, so I was flipping songs and I hit it and it got to and I just some hookers, I think some two girls were crossing the street. So immediately they heard someone shouting, "Oh, if I say that about the P Square," meaning leave that P Square now. She they go out like go my own. Leave that P Square now. That was the era when that thing started, because P Square now came to the country. The country emptied. Nobody was in their house.
That's mad.
They emptied Cote d'Ivoire to empty the country, and since then, Nigerians have taken over all those things. Back to you, my favorite host. Sorry.
Let me tell you, you crack me
He's so
up.
funny.
You are the most.
You know, they can actually do a one-man act.
Yes.
Where you just come, you don't even need
monologues.
Just literally just get one of those tall chairs, sit on it, and put a mic in front of you, and just talk for 5
sounds a bit
minutes.
like schizophrenia.
Is that far from
That
what
sounds
you
like
do?
sickness.
No, but is this not what he does normally on
Your
Instagram?
car rapping, I think.
Ha.
That sounds like sickness.
That's your normal Instagram. Now him just talking to himself.
Exactly.
When he goes back to Gabon, I'll be showing cooking and talking to the camera.
I'm so bored now. My God, like I'm just so bored. You know how much fun I'm having just being. Even if we weren't recording, just I was. And again, I don't have friends there, so just doing this, I beg you.
Okay.
Fair.
Next question.
So it's chaotic now, of course.
The chaotic thing about Gabon. Look, politics there, because we had a coup this year. Now they shut off our internet.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's true.
so the day of
I
the
was
election.
looking for Oscar for like good days. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Normally, if you message Oscar, he reply you in like 3 seconds.
Yep. So yeah, the day of the election, people were already anticipating that because the election before that, they had shut off social media platforms. So people could still use their VPN for like Facebook but this time, so people were anticipating that download VPN because they will shut down Facebook. We were thinking this would happen like on Monday. That Saturday gone, they have it.
They said blackout.
And they said we got you guys
And
there.
I don't think you guys understand. Until you do, you go know. Let them shut off internet in this country. You don't understand how many things that you rely on. You know when you just randomly think of a thing, you can't Google it. You're reading the book, you can't Google it. Okay, I couldn't go to the gym because, of course, when they shut down, of course, there's curfew. Okay, let me stay at home and work out. Music, you can't stream. Nothing. So we're just in the house, nothing. I don't have anything
That's
down.
crazy.
I didn't have anything downloaded. Who's downloading movies again when you're streaming all the platforms? I didn't have anything downloaded. Thankfully, this is a Nigerian home. My house is a Nigerian house. I now one day randomly saw that there's actually a DSTV box. So I called. So I was now we could call. So we could still call direct. So I called, and I couldn't even pay for it. But the Niger guy, because I couldn't do transfer. So the Niger guy helped me. The SHA activated it from here. That's how I now had TV. After like 3 days without internet.
So what are you doing for 3 days?
Talking to
yourself, doing monologues.
I was by myself and I needed affection. So I was even just doing like half hours. You don't chop. I never chop. I had to keep myself. Then when they now opened the road a bit, then my gym crush now came over because I was losing my mind. Lonely. But yeah, so things like that. Francophone drama with the politics and all of that is always, so that's one thing, the politics. And then two, you being in Nigeria, sometimes there's a bit of xenophobia in Gabon.
Yeah.
Especially with the business, there's a bit of it. And the Gabonese, they will insult the Nigerian and say, you waiting they do, no be market you sell. The Malian, you waiting they do, no be taxi they drive. They do some other kind of things.
Okay, if it's so hard, why did people do it now? Why did I have to come and take over?
Now they are complaining that we're taking all their jobs and everything. But back to the good. Francophone women like Nigerian men because we have a reputation that we take care of women.
Yeah.
I like how Oscar is always focused on what he's
focused on one thing.
You must always go back to
his
point.
babes.
Everybody get their purpose
His
for
life is centralized by babes.
What did he call himself?
Babito enthusiast.
Babito
So yeah,
enthusiast.
Francophone women are always, Dele is just smiling. The only thing we don't hear is you know, they plan, right now, therefore when the press is checking flights to Cote d'Ivoire. So we have that reputation, but then there's also they also, we're also like admirable because we work harder than everybody. Nigerians were always going to grind. Okay, so yeah. I feel like I've told you the good, the bad, but the chaotic, not so much. So it's fair. It's not so.
You get your internet shut off and not with it. It's
insane.
chaotic
Yeah,
as
that
fuck.
one. That's the one that after that one. After that one.
Chaotic as fuck.
And you're telling us that it's a bit schizophrenic to sit down.
Eventually, what happened was that some military guys now staged the coup, took over, and then they turned the internet back on for us, and people were out in the streets rejoicing. People were out in the street. People were now just trying to be updated. Who's going to be president? Nothing concerned me. I just went to go see which Twitter scandal they are. That one concerned.
That's so funny.
That's so awesome. Okay, so I'm going to move on very quickly to unhinged tweets.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I love Twitter. Like I love Twitter. And I'm always
can't do
in
without
the,
that app. I don't engage. I don't any trending topic. I don't engage.
I don't.
But
But just reading it.
But
I love
just
reading. I
see
can read
mad
Twitter for
comments,
hours.
see
the
mad
responses.
people. Nigerians are crazy. God.
and the things they say. How do we even come up with half the things we say? But yes, I'm always in the silly parts of this. I find the most chaotic things.
So what do you do? You read out some of the ones?
Yes, I'm going to find 3 of the things that I found this week. My friends have stopped replying to my tweets.
Okay.
So I have to read this here. I didn't even know this was what we were going to talk about. So some of these, 2 of these things I found is so relatable to him. I know to Sabi whose ex I'm dating right now. But this your ex now we're true. I don't see why you leave him.
Feedback. I made a joke one time that the way people review restaurants, perfumes, why people know they review boyfriend and girlfriend? Somebody just got date somebody that just review just so that others know that this one is dustbin or no good.
We just be seeing all sorts of things there. That one, don't go near him. We went out for dinner the other day. He said that we should
pay. We
should split the money halfway.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Armed robbers are so weird. Why are you beating me because I don't have money? Why? I don't get it. You don't have money either.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's hilarious.
Fantastic.
Okay. So this is a tweet and a reply. Are you okay?
I'm still recovering.
Once you buy condom in Nigeria, people will think you want to go and have sex. We need to change this mentality. Reply. So the response to this, someone puts a condom on their leg and said, no mind them. Them no say you won't use them do socks. Really, we need to change this mentality.
Hey God.
What is nobody's true? I'm buying it for my sister, my brother, my
to do
somebody
what?
else. They are the ones having the sex, not
So
me.
it's still for the sex. So somebody
Maybe
is
I'll
doing
use
the
it for
sex.
sexual health classes.
Or for balloon.
But I think there's so many uses. It doesn't have to be sex.
Okay, it's true.
Ah, come on, one more.
No, I'm
That's
moving
all
on.
for today.
Do you have some?
My segment.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So my segment is called Unhinged Stories.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
I'm gonna give you guys some
Oh,
stories.
he's gonna love this.
So, my white girlfriend has a fetish for death. She always asks me to choke her, but I'm scared. For her birthday, she said all she wants is for me to choke her. Since it was her birthday, I decided to oblige. When we started, I was choking her gently, but she kept shouting more, more, more. I choked her to the point that she lost consciousness. I didn't know what to do, so I ran away. She woke up and is pissed, but I left because I'm black.
Exactly. You are black.
Go back. Look.
That nigga said, I'm not going to jail.
Yes, I don't know how it sounds me saying this, but she has to be white.
Yeah, she's white
She
now.
had to be.
She just had to be white.
Bro.
No, but hold on. The problem, you know my problem with this story? Choking is very mainstream now. People like to choke, but the one of having fetish, how do you have fetish for death? I mean, what?
I just
I
on the break when you're about to.
Yeah, that's about it.
Now person
Okay.
picking me that too.
Huh?
Now person picking me that too. They have fetish for death.
Oh.
I met a lady on Tinder, but she was nothing like her profile picture. But she was already here, so I wasn't going to kick her out. We got drunk, and I blurted out that she's fatter than her profile picture. She didn't reply, and we just continued drinking like nothing happened. When we started having sex, she took the knife from the plate of food from my bedside table and stabbed my air mattress. Looked me dead in the eye and said, I may be fat, but you're broke.
I was about to say air mattress.
I like this because she played the long
One,
game.
sir.
She played
Now,
the
one,
long
no
game.
wahala, no wahala.
Ojoro cancel.
No one, no
You
one.
are broke and you have the audacity to still be insulting me on top of it. At least my own, I can go to gym
Yo, what you go to? What you going to rob a bank?
and beat up the bank if there's no money in the vault.
Okay, this one is a bit crazy. When I was 14, I used I put my electric toothbrush off my ass. I did it the first time and I really liked it, so I continued doing it. One day I forgot to lock the bathroom door, and my mom opened the door and caught me doing it and took me to therapy. I did therapy for about 3 years later. For about 3 years. After therapy, I came out as gay to my family.
That person making the thank you God say that trap here. It's not in Nigeria, it's not here now. Because here, pastor where you carry you go. The pastor, the deliverance now, which is therapy with it.
But why did they have to be an electric
Did
toothbrush?
you just
Look at
did
this
it?
Closest thing,
vibrating,
closest thing to
You now your whole
to a
body will not be
vibrator.
shaking.
Closest thing the person had to a vibrator.
Let me see. Okay, so when I was a child, a local drug dealer kept me in his house until my mother paid her debt. My auntie couldn't take it any longer and came and adopted me. I finally met this guy I guess she must have gotten her shit together. I met a guy. The story is very long, so I'm going to paraphrase it. Sorry, guys. So I posted our engagement pictures on Facebook, and my deadbeat mother called me to tell me that that's my half brother.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what to do because I'm actually in love with him, and we have had sex multiple times. So this turns out that this is another child that my mother abandoned. I know in my heart that this is my brother. I haven't been able to sleep with him since my mom's warning, and I haven't told him why. I'm so destroyed. I don't know what to do. I love him so much.
Cersei Lannister.
So I don't even know which one to tackle, the mother or the brother fucker.
Why? You know how deep it is that your mother left you a drug dealer then, and your auntie said, you know what, I'm just gonna have to step in.
Yeah. So she left her as collateral. When I get money for the go when she don't buy.
And she had no intention of coming back. Oh.
No intention.
Look, human beings did this world though.
But which one is? Hey God.
No, but
Imagine
does
if
anybody
I
have?
know-
Because
I know
does anybody actually have any advice for this type of? Because me, I know that I don't
give
get can't
anybody advice.
I don't have any. We
I
don't.
know,
We don't
so-
give advice.
No, because I mean, I'm just curious. Like,
She go to
what
therapy.
you want
The
to
therapist to advise.
No, the relationship go, they go stop. I mean, they go continue.
That's their
They have to
business.
stop.
I
So
know they should figure
You
it
have
out.
to stop. I can't lie. You have to stop. That's bad.
she has to
it.
stop with immediate effect.
Immediate effect.
And go and box your mom. See,
And wash your brain cells. Forget about him.
see, you know that kind of washing like this.
Human
Okay.
beings did this world.
I'm gonna give one more.
Okay.
I work long hours and don't have time to cook during the week. My living boyfriend complained and we got into a big fight. A few days later, I started seeing containers of different types of food in the fridge. I asked him where he was buying them from and he mumbled something incoherent. After a few weeks, I was confused because the food was amazing and just kept coming every other day. So I decided to do some research and found out that my boyfriend is sleeping with his mom's friend for food. When I confronted him, he said it's a transaction, so it doesn't count as cheating.
Shameless. He will do it. See his face.
I won't do it, but I agree with you.
Why is it that men, men always food is
Na-
like,
see,
is like
men will shame men. They shame us men because men will do all this. Men have created this reputation that food is all. I didn't know arguing every day on Twitter. Food.
my wife must cook fresh food
my
for
wife
me.
cannot
My
cook.
wife cannot
Because this person is Nigerian.
I think so.
Because out there saying Nigerian men they shame me for Nigerian men will just be on Twitter arguing about something like why are they for man?
What about the one that slapped his babe because she chowed 6 eggs?
Oh yeah.
First of all, 6 eggs is wild.
6 eggs
but I
is
don't think he
crazy.
warranted a slap.
But she didn't warrant a slap.
Look, food. I mean, to be honest, and I don't know if this is worse. I feel like if I find myself doing something like that, it might not be because of food, maybe just because of
Vibes.
Because you think she's sexy and
maybe
you've
it's
always
bounce
been
or
like had a
maybe-
crush on her like
exactly. Maybe
throughout.
Satan is following me or something. It won't be because of food.
Your mom's sister and you're
No,
knocking
no.
her based on
Maybe
child.
Satan is following you.
Terrible.
So I'm just saying because of food. Money, I'm a gold digger. It's food. This same food way black belt they sell. I beg it.
We're trying to sell you. You're now still telling them that you're a gold digger on top.
So that if they have money, they know that it's not. Look, people need to know that they can afford something. If there's some girl now who has money who sells my interest, say, you know that I'm a gold. It's the same with men and Nigerian women. A lot of men are fine with that. Oh, she want money. Nigerian men don't want the toast to get very useless people. They don't want the toast anymore.
I agree. Yeah.
Very useless.
Just wants to be sending you money.
So please, if you have money, I'm cheap. Buy me one lunch and follow you.
Damn, I even thought you were going to say, oh, fly me
And I
out.
might be losing my inheritance too. So
Why are you losing your inheritance?
my father's just looking at me like this motherfucker. Like, this
Well, you
asshole.
moved to Gabon now, so
Yeah, Gabon is my home. So at some point I had to just go and focus on everything that's happening there. And my father has now implicated in my life because Nigerians everywhere always have to have a community. So there's an Igbo community.
Lord.
There's an active Igbo community. There's a World Igbo Congress.
Yes, it
they are in
happens every
America.
year.
they are
Everywhere,
So
yes.
in Gabon, my father is the king of the Igbo people. Okay, this man go collect king. The man just scattered my life. Now I feel just the mechanic like these people who no sabi from. Hey, my prince.
Prince of Gabon.
Prince of Gabon.
You see,
Okay.
you got
No
it,
wonder
you
you
got
want this your robes.
No,
for
this
today now.
is vagabondry. So, but the problem with it now is, I'm not as free as, okay. But that's personal stuff to deal with. But back to the joke about why my father's looking at me like I'm useless. The man can't stand me right now because the biggest problem with me is, as cultural as he is, he hates that I'm his first son and I'm much interested in all those things. I'm never involved in it. Do you understand? Like when he has like his meetings and stuff, he would expect that his son is there. No, even now that I'm here roaming about in Lagos, he's penny. He's penny. So so the guy was like, fuck this nigga.
Imagine if he has a dummy account and he's always refreshing.
And then he's watching.
This man is rapping. He's rapping now.
The guy can't stand me.
How about your
so
hair? You
funny.
must hate your hair.
Funny, that's one thing that. So he spoke about it once. Came to the country that sometime COVID, saw it, and I just said, and he just left it. The man, if you India, you be here, will you be talking? My father is actually chill. He's one old man that doesn't have like blood pressure. This whole thing, women, babito, his own is times 2.
I'm screwed.
He's still pulling body still
Okay,
today.
exposing your family
He's
for
pulling body. Him, the one is. You just say him, the hide. If this starts boy is not me, he's the one that is on display. My father doesn't. He's a bad guy like that. He rolls like that. So he's chill. He doesn't. He won't be hassling about. Just work hard, make money, so that he can
This is
spend
a
on
good time to
baddies.
end the episode.
So that he can spend.
Baddies. No, I love a baddie. So
Yep. I love
shout out
baddies
to
that
all
are
my
baddies through
baddies.
and through. Like not the one that you be a baddie, then when something happens, you're not like, oh no.
I didn't mean it.
To
Or
the
you
end.
wear,
To
you
the
wear a
end.
sexy outfit. Now when you go out, you now be doing that. Girl, show them titties.
Shake that ass for me.
Yeah, it's true. I don't like to see when girls wear something and it's uncomfortable.
You now be doing your own it now.
Nothing.
Jazz up.
No, it's nothing really.
All right. So did you have fun today?
I'm having this is the most fun I've had since I've been around. I know that you guys have to go. When all this thing of more just the gist, I've got friends in Gabon.
No problem. Do you have any final words?
No, about life or about this.
Whatever,
First of all,
any-
this is
any
great.
final words?
No, final words about Dele should come to Cote
Gabon.
d'Ivoire, to come to Gabon, because I'm not in Cote d'Ivoire again.
I
The
really
things
want to
he's
go to
looking for.
Gabon. Do you know why?
Invite us.
Because Ludacris's wife is from
Eudoxie.
Gabon.
Yes,
Eudoxie.
Eudoxie.
And she's always posting like Gabonese
And
things.
she's sexy as
She's always
hell.
showing her house. It's like polygenic patisserie place you guys have in.
Oh my God! Do you know that's the truth? Facts, so
She posts for all
Facts,
the time. I'm
so-
like,
oh,
ain't no
yes.
other place in here.
that's actually sad. Well, it's facts, man.
Well, that's
They
cool.
have
Paul
this
is nice.
pain reserve comme ça, it's glazed. If you chop out like, hey, oh God, oh, that's why I'm cheap. They used to buy it for me. Just take me out, we follow you. That's the
Thanks
final
so
word.
much for
Thank
coming
you
on our
for
Thank you for
coming.
having me. Oh my God, so much fun. I love that.
I had a great time.
I had a great
I had
time,
a
too.
fantastic time. So thanks for making time for
Main
us.
character
Thank you,
energy.
Thank you.
Meanness,
Get
character,
props.
energy. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked us, if you had fun, if you laughed, which I know you did, follow us on social media. We are on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at UnHingedNG. Send us your stories. Send us your favorite parts of the episode. Tell us who you want on the podcast.
And sponsor us.
Sponsor us. We
Send
need
us
that
money. We need money.
How much do you say cement is again?
800 now.
8,000.
8K, sorry.
In fact, I beg, we need the cash. Okay, guys, so it's been real. Catch you same time. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Same time next week. Bye.
Bye.
We are going through it this way. 'Cause everybody in this